Yeah, so I've been looking at Ethereum, and I'm a big Ethereum bull. Has been lagging pretty much all bull run, besides when they first announced that the ETF was coming. But I'm really getting a lot more bullish than I've been in the past few weeks because we see World Liberty Fire, whatever that project is, they keep buying Ethereum. They keep buying Ethereum, and I think the market is going to catch up eventually. So right now, I mean, Ethereum has just been consolidating within this symmetrical triangle for since the beginning of November. So we're going on 2 months in this pattern. So what I'm looking at for this is we came down and we did not breach that 200. We did not close below that 200-day simple moving average, which was good. Bounce back up, and so it's looking like we're having or holding support at around 3K. So 3K is the level that I've been looking at for downside, with some wicks possibly below or down to 2,800. So I think 2,800 is my line in the sand for Ethereum. We start breaking something like that, I'll get very worried for Ethereum. But as long as we're above that, as long as we're above this 200, I think I'm good. I think we're going to be good. We do have the 100-day moving average coming up, holding us as support. So we do have my favorite 20-day modified moving average, using this as resistance right now. So this is the first step. So I like to take my TA right now in steps. So of course I'm looking at Bitcoin, seeing what Bitcoin is going to do, looking at some fundamental factors like we talked about. We see World Liberty Fire buying a lot of Ethereum, which is I like that. That's a good fundamental catalyst for me to remain a little bit more convicted. So we are touching this 20-day modified moving average, so we want to flip this first and foremost. And of course we have this downtrend for the top side of the symmetrical triangle. We have the 50-day modified moving, or the 50-day moving average, and then we have this $3,500 level coming in with confluence right there. So this is what I want to see. We have a lot of resistance in this area here. Like I said, we have this downtrend, this down the top side, we have the 50-day, and then we have this major SR level at about 3,500. Once we flip this, I think the races is on. So we go up here. I think once we do that, I think we're going to 4K. I think we're going to teleport to 4K very fast. And then I think overall, once we start to get this momentum, once everybody starts to get a little bit more giddy about Ethereum, I think we'll take out these highs here. I think that's almost at about 4,100. We take this out, then we're looking at all-time highs pretty quick. And I pulled a fib from the high to the low, and then I'll be looking to aim at this right here. This would be right here. This is what I'll be looking at, and that is coming in at all-time high. So that's basically coming in confluence with what I'm saying. I think the all-time high for Ethereum might be 48 to 4,900. So that's right around what I'll be looking at for Ethereum. But I think Ethereum is going to go, I don't know if it's going to go a lot higher than this, but I do think all-time highs will probably come fairly quick, and I think it's going to come in February. Really think it's going to come in February. I think we're gearing up for all the real, like I feel like we talked about this a couple of days ago. We've been in altcoin, some form of altcoin season. This cycle is a lot different. This cycle is a little bit more concentrated when it comes to the coins. We have so many coins, so it's so concentrated with just a few coins pumping at a certain time. So I think Ethereum is going to have its time, and I think a lot of people are going to start pouring into Ethereum, even if it's not new liquidity. We see that some liquidity can be sucked out of somewhere else, and then it'll go into this. So I think once this starts pumping, I think Solana is going to take the beating from this. I think a lot of money from Solana is going to come and chase this Ethereum trade, and that's what I'm thinking. So I would probably hedge that. I would probably hedge a Solana short with an Ethereum long if that did start to happen, and vice versa, because they've been working in tandem the opposite way. So that's what I'm looking at. Ethereum is on my radar. So I always have one trade that I'm looking at. I always usually have one trade. So it was coming into 2025, it was XRP. That trade played out. We talked about XRP going bananas the first half of January. At the end of December, it played out. So now I'm looking at Ethereum. So I think Ethereum is on the radar for next in line to have a nice significant move. So we'll definitely be using a little bit of leverage, because if you're not working with a lot of money in this move here, let's say you just catch the breakout from 3,500 and you get to 4K, that's only what, a 13% move. If you take it all the way up to about all-time highs, that we say only, but it's almost only like a 37 to 40% move depending on when you get in. So a little bit of sauce, like I like to call it, a little bit of leverage, and I think that'll be a good trade. But I think this risk to reward, that's what I'm looking for right now when it comes to my leverage trades, is a better risk to reward. I think once this does break out with the fundamentals behind it, we have some of the, well, basically the president and his team buying this. They said, he said he doesn't know what's going on with crypto. I think he knows. I think he knows what's going on. I think they took some Trump profits and bought some of these yesterday when they announced those buys. So I think Ethereum is coming up next. So I will be watching this. Not going too long the breakout. I'm along this $3,500 level. So confirming the breakout will be good. Getting back above that 20-day MMA would be good. But I'm really looking to flip this 3,500 as support. Flip it from resistance to support. And then I'm going long. I'm going long. That's basically what I'm going to do. I'm not going to look at any indicators. I'm not going to look at any oscillators. Once we flip 3,500, confirm it as support, I'm going long on Ethereum. So